Royal bombshell. Princess Leonor, I think I accidentally found my engagement ring. In a world where the lives of royals often intertwine with the realm of fantasy, few stories capture the imagination quite like that of Princess Leonor of Spain. With her poised demeanor and regal grace, she has become a symbol of modern monarchy, embodying the hopes and aspirations of a new generation. But what happens when a simple moment of chance turns into a royal revelation? Picture this: Princess Leonor, a young woman on the brink of adulthood, stumbles upon a glimmering ring that sparks whispers of engagement and the promise of a new chapter in her life. This unexpected find is not just a piece of jewelry, it is a catalyst that could redefine her future and the very fabric of the Spanish monarchy. The weight of expectation. From a young age, Princess Leonor has been under the public eye, her every movement scrutinized and analyzed. Being the heir presumptive to the Spanish throne, she carries the weight of expectation on her shoulders. The world eagerly watches as she transitions from childhood to womanhood, each step laden with significance. As she approaches her 18th birthday, the question on everyone's lips is not just about her education or her royal duties, but about her future, specifically, her future in love. The royal family has long been a source of fascination, with their romantic entanglements often making headlines. From the fairy tale romances of her parents, King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, to the storied past of European royals, the narrative of love and marriage is ever present. For Leonor, who has always been portrayed as a diligent and responsible young woman, the notion of finding love, especially within the confines of royal duty, adds an intriguing layer to her story. A chance encounter. It was during a summer afternoon spent in the gardens of the Royal Palace of Madrid that the royal bombshell unfolded. As Leonor wandered through the vibrant blooms, she noticed a flash of light reflecting off something nestled among the petals. Curious, she leaned down and discovered a stunning ring, its intricate design shimmering in the sunlight. At first, she thought it was merely a piece of costume jewelry, lost by a visitor. However, as she examined it more closely, she realized it was unlike anything she had ever seen. The ring was adorned with a large, sparkling diamond surrounded by smaller stones, set in a delicate band of gold. It was undeniably elegant, and in that moment, a whimsical thought crossed her mind: what if this ring is meant for me? The symbolism of the ring. Rings have always held significant meaning, often associated with love, commitment, and the promise of a future together. In royal traditions, engagement rings are not merely ornaments, they represent alliances, legacy, and the intertwining of two families. As Leonor held the ring in her hand, she couldn't help but ponder the implications of her find. Could this ring be a premonition of her future? Was it a sign that love was on the horizon? In the royal world, such symbols are often imbued with deeper meanings, and the discovery of the ring seemed to resonate with the universal desire for connection and companionship. The rumors begin. News of the ring's discovery spread like wildfire, igniting a frenzy among royal watchers and the media. Speculation mounted about its origins: was it a gift from a secret admirer, or perhaps a family heirloom? The press was ablaze with theories, each more sensational than the last. Headlines screamed of potential engagements, and social media buzzed with excitement. Amidst the chaos, Leonor found herself at the center of attention, navigating the complexities of being a young royal in a media-driven world. The pressure to conform to public expectations was palpable, and she was acutely aware of her role as a future queen. Navigating public interest. As a member of the royal family, Leonor has been trained to handle public scrutiny from a young age. However, the sudden spotlight on her personal life felt overwhelming. She had always been private about her feelings, and the idea of discussing a potential engagement, even in jest, was daunting. In a bid to maintain some semblance of normalcy, Leonor sought refuge in her studies and hobbies. She immersed herself in her academic pursuits, focusing on her education at the UWC Atlantic College in Wales, where she was learning about international relations and sustainability, topics she was passionate about. Despite her efforts to ignore the chatter, the ring continued to loom large in her mind. It became a symbol of the duality of her existence, a reminder of her royal duties and the personal desires she harbored. A heartfelt conversation. Realizing she could no longer ignore the noise, Leonor decided to have an open conversation with her parents. King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia had always encouraged their daughters to express their feelings and thoughts, and this moment was no different. During a quiet family dinner, Leonor broached the subject. "I found this ring in the garden, and people are saying it might mean something," she began, her voice steady yet tinged with uncertainty. Her parents listened intently, their expressions a mix of concern and understanding. Queen Letizia, always the pragmatic one, reminded Leonor about the importance of making choices that resonate with her true self rather than succumbing to external pressures. "Remember, dear," she said gently, "you have the right to choose your own path, whether it leads to love or remains a personal journey for now." The meaning of love. As the days passed, Leonor reflected on her parents' wisdom. Love was not just about grand gestures or royal expectations, it was about connection, understanding, and shared values. She began to consider what she truly wanted in a partner. Growing up in the royal household, she had witnessed various forms of love, some idealized, others complicated. The relationships around her were often scrutinized, but she understood that love, in its truest form, transcended titles and public perception. In her heart, she longed for a relationship built on mutual respect and admiration, one that would allow her to grow as an individual while fulfilling her royal duties. The ring's true origin. As the media frenzy continued, rumors swirled about the ring's origin. Some speculated that it belonged to a lost royal heirloom, while others believed it was a gift from a secret admirer, perhaps even a fellow student from her college. Curiosity led Leonor to conduct her own investigation. With the help of her trusted advisors, she delved into the history of royal jewelry, tracing the lineage of rings passed down through generations. To her surprise, she discovered that the ring closely resembled a piece that once belonged to her great-grandmother, Queen Victoria Eugenie. This revelation added a layer of emotional depth to her discovery. It was not merely an engagement ring, it was a link to her family's past, a symbol of resilience and love that had endured through the years. A new perspective. With this newfound understanding, Leonor began to view the ring not as an omen of engagement, but as a reminder of her heritage and the values instilled in her by her family. It represented the strength of the women in her lineage, each of whom faced their own challenges while navigating the complexities of love and duty. While the media continued to speculate, Leonor found solace in her royal responsibilities. She began to engage more with her community, participating in charitable events and initiatives focused on mental health and education. Through these experiences, she discovered a profound sense of purpose that went beyond her royal title. The power of choice. As Princess Leonor embraced her role, she realized that the power of choice lay in her hands. Whether she chose to pursue love or focus on her royal duties, it was her decision to make. She was determined to carve her path, one that honored her family's legacy while allowing her to express her individuality. The ring became a cherished memento, representing her journey of self-discovery rather than an impending engagement. It reminded her of the importance of authenticity and the need to prioritize her own happiness. The future beckons. As the months passed, the buzz around the ring began to fade, replaced by conversations about Leonor's engagement in various charitable causes and her growing presence on social media. She utilized her platform to advocate for issues close to her heart, from climate change to education reform, resonating with a younger audience eager for change. Through her advocacy, Leonor found a voice that was distinctly her own. She understood the significance of her position and intended to use it to inspire others. While love remained an important aspect of life, she recognized that her journey was just beginning. The ring, once a symbol of speculation, transformed into a beacon of hope and possibility. A royal revelation. In a surprising twist, Princess Leonor announced her decision to launch a foundation dedicated to youth empowerment and mental health awareness. The announcement garnered widespread acclaim, signaling a new era for the Spanish monarchy, a monarchy that embraced modernity while honoring tradition. As she stood before a crowd of supporters, wearing the ring that had sparked so much conversation, she spoke passionately about her vision for the future. This ring signifies not just a potential engagement, but a commitment to serve and uplift those around us, she declared, her voice unwavering. Conclusion. The journey ahead. Princess Leonor's journey is a testament to the complexities of royal life, the weight of public expectation, and the power of self-discovery. The accidental discovery of a ring led her to profound revelations about love, duty, and the importance of staying true to oneself. As she steps into adulthood, Leonor embodies the spirit of a modern princess, one who is not just defined by her title, but by her actions and the legacy she chooses to create. The future is bright for this young royal, and as she embraces her role, the world eagerly anticipates the next chapter of her story. In the end, the ring serves as a reminder that life's most unexpected moments can lead to the most meaningful journeys. Whether it signifies an engagement or a commitment to personal growth, Princess Leonor's royal bombshell story is just the beginning of an extraordinary adventure.